Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Art of War Plus One. Today we've got a really cool matchup with showcasing Bravo versus Prism. Alright, what's your plan for today, Nick?
Really, the aim of the game is just to get Genesis, use Sentinel to slow you down, and try get Library and try maintain as many Spectres as possible.
Okay.
I don't want to play Norin Hood in this matchup, so we go back to the Skullcat for this matchup. Once again, 6 cards that don't make it into the deck. Your 3 Soul Shields do, because you're not going to be able to attack twice unless they want you to attack twice, realistically. Sometimes they might draw a dead hand and you get attacked twice.
Yeah.
But realistically you're
most
not.
of your
And
attacks, right?
being able to block out most of the crush effects with a Soul Shield is beneficial and fills up your Prism.
Yep.
Which lets you make a special shield, which is what you want.
Yeah. On my side, we're just sideboarding some of the obvious cards out. We're sideboarding the anti-chain cards, which are the 3 Snag and the 2 Forge for War. We're taking out the Potion of Strength, which is a bit too slow. And we're taking out our Null Rune. So there should be a Null Rune robe here for the deck, but I'm lazy and have lost mine. So, well, I'll have to find it at some point. Anyway, the equipment that we're playing is the standard Arcanite Skullcap, best in slot headpiece, Crater Fist, great armor, Tectonic Plating is amazing, and Iron Rot Legs for extra blocking.
And we're playing Skullcap, Goliath Gauntlet, Hardened Cross Strap, and Phantasmal Footsteps. Generally, these 2 won't get used until way later into the game, because they benefit me off a 1 card hand if I have to block out.
Yeah, and if you think further ahead than me, Time Skippers is probably a good choice here if you're worried about the Prism matchup. But I'm not too spooked about it, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think Time Skippers is... Oh, we've got cut, mate.
Yeah.
You're already drawing your hand.
Cool. You're just so slow.
Leaders are rushing, no introductions.
What, do you want me to introduce
my
you now?
name.
No? 5 minutes into the video.
No, it's too late, man. You can't go back.
Hey guys, it's
We
me,
can
Daniel
only go
Royal,
forward, and we are
I'm
moving
here with my
forward.
esteemed co-host, Nick Spence.
Esteemed host, thanks. Roll your dice. And that's not what I want. That's exactly what I want to see, because that beats that. And I guess I will be going first.
Okay.
Do I get rewarded? No, I get punished.
So we're expecting this matchup to be quite slow and grindy. So we'll see how this goes. You got some complicated math over there.
Yep. There's basically two lines of play I can do here, and I think one is definitely better than the other. Which is unfortunate.
Yep.
So this is just going to be a pop. I doubt he's blocking this. Oh, he might staunch response it.
I'm just going to staunch response it.
Which is fine. Because I think we're just arseling this anyway.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting a super aggressive turn from the Prism. Okay. Not the most ideal hand. Just gonna pitch a blue and play a blue blessing to draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a Seismic Surge. Pitch 2, Dominate. Pitch 3, Hammer for 6. So this Remembrance is going to be really important late game to put some threats back into my deck, because you do end up blocking with quite a lot of them to stop the Prism attacks.
I think it's okay. I think I'm just going to take 6 here.
Okay, cool. I'll just ask.
And before you end your turn, So during your arsenal, I'm going to pitch 2 cards and play Genesis.
Okay, cool.
So I draw that turn 1 hand, and it just, I can't, if I'm going second, it's great, but if I'm going first, it's not really what I want to play because it just dies.
Why'd you decide to go first?
I didn't see my hand. I think if I see Sentinel first hand, then it's okay. If I see Library first hand, it's okay. But if I see Genesis first hand, it's not great. If I see 2 attacks and I just get a sling twice, or Arsenal
like,
threat.
More like, why did you pick to go first?
So originally I was aiming to have 2 attacks. Naturally, I only attack once, and then you pop it, and then I pitch. But I get an Arsenal on an attack, which means I get a 4-card hand, I get an attack, and still have the ability to Phantasmal Footsteps, which means I can attack twice that turn instead of being forced to attack once.
Okay.
So start of my turn, we're going to activate Genesis. Well, it happens in start phase. Activate Genesis, put in a Watering Herald in there, creating a Spectral, and drawing a card. We're then going to pitch 2 to create a Spectral. And we're going to come in for 1, 2, 3. 1 first.
So you've only got 1 card in hand, don't you?
Yep.
So I'm just going to go... So I think we'll take 2. And then I'm just actually just going to unmovable the last Spectral Shield. Yep. So...
We're going to Arsenal the last card.
Yeah. Because you play a lot of other sideboard cards for other decks, you do end up playing a few unnecessary defense reactions.
Yeah.
That aren't really that important. And this is just a blue. So it's actually kind of fine to block with it. So my Blessing triggers. And I gain 1 life.
Yep.
But at the same time, I don't want to block too many of these because I'll lose too many cards from my deck.
Yep.
Which is worrying. I'll just make a Seismic Surge.
On reaction of the Seismic Surge,
Yeah.
I'm going to play Sentinel.
Okay, well, nice like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So this is my best option here. I need to keep the Genesis alive as long as I can. Had he just swung with the hammer in straight into the Genesis, I don't get the opportunity to play the Sentinel.
Okay, yeah.
So I have to do it on this because this is an action that lets me do it.
Yeah.
Start of my turn, Genesis goes off, put a
Yep.
card in there, create a Spectral, and draw a card.
So this is like the scariest start for Guardian to see. It's because just Guardian really struggles to deal with all the auras. So hopefully he's running a bit dry on them. He's not just going to draw Genesis into Genesis. Because if that happens, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Sorry, there's a lot to decide here. So we're just gonna into a command for 8. Unfortunately, I didn't get a yellow off that. Had I got a yellow off that, I make a Spectral and I attack him for 5 over separate.
I'm actually quite happy to see you do this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is my only best option here. I could Arsenal the command and just swing him for a Spectral, but I'm not really.
I think you just do that.
Yeah.
I think that is exactly what you do. Because I'm very happy to see both equipment go. I'll just block 8. Do you want to keep my Arsenal card?
So we draw up again.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to Seismic Surge. And now I'm going to try to kill the Genesis.
Genesis dies.
Cool.
Unfortunately, in that situation, I didn't draw.
Can't be a literal god at the game.
So we're going to start off my turn by pitching a blue and coming in for Herald of Protection. Sorry, yellow for Herald of Protection, which has go again for 5.
Okay, you got 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
Alright. I am just going to break this.
I'm going to pay 1 to stop it.
Yep.
2 resource floating. We're going to create another Spectral.
Yep, and just ping me 4 times?
Yep.
Cool, I'm just going to take 4.
And then We'll Arsenal the last card.
Yep. So I was kind of hoping he didn't have a blue there, but he did.
Yeah.
Seismic Surge triggers.
You naturally just find that I'm just going to pitch there anyway.
Just gonna pitch 3, make a Seismic Surge and dominate.
Yeah.
Any reactions?
Cards in hand?
2.
No resource floating.
This is advanced bluffing strategies.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're playing on Prism and you are just going to swing with Hammer for 6, always just dominate the attack anyway. Just to make them think extra hard about popping their thing. We are just going to Crippling Crush you, yeah. So it wasn't a bluff, but you get the idea. Oh, he's a Soul Shield, okay.
Taking 3, losing 3 spectrals.
Yep. Go.
Soul Shield goes into Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Skull Cap gets a -1 counter. That's fine. That's what I have to do.
Yeah, thank God you had the Soul Shield there, right?
Yeah. Pitch. Herald Ravages for 5. With Go again. He's probably going to pop it here, and I'm not going to be able to get around it, which is okay.
Actually not. I'm just going to take 6.
Okay. And then we're going to come for 1 Spectra.
Yeah, take 1.
We'll Arsenal the last card.
Yep.
Ravages goes into Soul, which is just feeding our Spectras for later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Library yet, which means my gameplay is a lot slower as well.
I'm just going to pitch and dominate.
Yep.
Anything?
No response.
Yep. I'm going to Spinal Crush you. Dominated. So just try to work our way through the shields, attack his hand in his turns, and slow him down. And then we'll try and start being more aggressive.
So unfortunately, I'm not getting around this whatever way I want to. Which is okay, I guess. We're pitching for 4. Creating Genesis.
Okay.
Blocking 3, taking 6, and losing Go again.
Yep. 5.
Taking 5.
Yeah. I'll just ask on pass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have been crushed.
Unfortunately, it's all I could do in that situation. There isn't actually another option. I actually better make sure that's the right way around. That is. But start of my turn, Genesis.
Yep.
This isn't a Go again action.
So you get a Spectral Shield.
Yep. And we're just gonna ping for 1.
Yeah, just take 1.
We'll Arsenal last card and pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably looking at my Genesis dying here again, unless he thinks he has a really high damage aggressive hand.
I'm gonna use that, make a Seismic Surge.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna same thing.
Yeah.
The reason
As
I'm
it
making Seismic
dies-
Surge is...
As it dies, I'm going to create another.
Okay.
Which he is probably happy to see because it's my third and final one, and I've got nothing to really protect it.
Exactly. Yeah,
But-
I'm actually really happy to see this go and not get stacked with Sentinels for late game.
Yeah. Creating a spectral and drawing a card. Huh.
Easy on the shuffling, mate.
Sorry.
Yeah, it just picks up quite loud on the mics, I found.
Yeah, that's my bad. I apologise for that for anyone that's watching this match.
Yeah. You're not as loud as Callum. Or myself.
I think we're just coming in for one here.
Okay.
And we're arsenally one and passing.
Okay.
Drawing 3.
I'm just going to make a Seismic Surge.
On the activation of Seismic Surge, we'll pitch, create a Sentinel.
And then we'll just break that.
Yep.
It's a bit unfortunate. That's it.
Unfortunately, that's 2 of my Sentinels gone, and I'm still on my last Genesis. So we're going to load, create a Spectral. We draw a red. If we didn't draw a red last turn,
Yeah.
we get to attack 4 times. No, it's my turn, still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
yeah.
doing stuff with your one card. Okay.
Well, I put a made a Spectral and I get a 1 card.
Oh, okay.
At very least, I get to attack you
for some
once.
reason
Yeah.
I thought you putting it in your hero was you putting it in your arsenal.
No. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm going to pitch. Create another Spectral.
Yeah, and just bring me 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm just going to block one of these damages and take 4.
Yeah, and then is my turn.
Yeah. This is a blue that I'm never going to play and it doesn't pop a Spectral attack.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about losing it. Gotta do it again. Seismic. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, that sucks.
6.
I mean, I even, like, at max, I get 1 more turn out of it if I did draw my other Sentinel.
Yeah. So yeah, as a Bravo player, you've got to actually just slowly work your way through the Genesises.
Unfortunately, like, I would have liked to see my library by now. The fact that I haven't means it's really, really late game and is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because, actually, during the end of your turn, sorry,
Okay.
I want to create a Spectral.
Alright.
That's what I was supposed to do during the end of your turn, but a bit rushed for that. I was too busy talking about thing.
It's all good.
And in my turn, we're going to create another Spectral.
Mm-hmm. You got an army.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, I'm just going to take 6 here.
We're going to Arsenal 1 card and pass.
Cool. My turn Seismic Surge triggers. And I'm just going to play a Spinal Crush Undominated.
Undominated. It usually means he is got a pummel. He's well lower than me in life. Two cards. 1, 2 resource.
Yep.
So we're just going to block 6.
Yep, I'm just going to follow you.
He's going to pummel me, which we go into the Soul Shield.
Okay, so you block 12.
Yeah.
To my...
How much?
13.
13. So it's still 1. And the reaction step, I'm going to opt to create a Spectral.
Okay, and then it dies. One dies.
Yeah, 1 dies.
Yep.
That goes into the Soul.
Yep. I think it's a pretty big misplay.
I lose the card,
No,
and I lose this.
No, you don't, because one Spectral pops, so my attack doesn't hit. You don't discard a card, and then you make
Oh,
a
I
Spectral
saw.
on
Yeah,
your
sorry.
turn.
No, I was playing as if the attack hit. No, it's, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fuck up on my end.
Make sure you don't do
Apologies.
that.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Sorry, this is a very pressured match. For those that don't know, this is a very actual tough game considerably.
All right. So you're just passing back to me?
No, I'm attacking you once,
Oh, yeah. One.
and then passing back to you.
I'm just going to draw up with my
Yep.
blessing. It's not really cards I want to see. I'm just going to pitch 2. Dominate.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pitch 3 and I'm just going to take you for 6.
Resource remaining? No.
None.
We block 6 here.
Okay. It's a bit hard because I need to set up a dominate attack to get through those spectrals. Otherwise, I'm just going to get pinged down.
Yeah, and because I missed basically a whole volley of damage last turn, because of my
That's a bit sad.
yeah, that actually is gonna cost me the game.
Potentially, you get 6 here.
So we're gonna pitch for 2, create a spectral.
Yeah.
I have to do this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can choose which ones you want to block.
I think we're blocking any. Just dropped 8.
We're gonna arsenal the last card and pass.
Yep. Blessing and Deliverance triggers.
Yep.
Again, 2 life.
Yep. Yeah, because my mistake that turn, I've probably cost myself the game, to be honest.
I'm just going to come in for 6.
No dominate.
So if you don't defend it with a card with 6 power or greater, it just gets to go again.
Which is every one of my attacks.
Attack actions?
Yeah.
If you block with another attack action and get go again, it's pretty sweet. Or if you don't block it.
Yeah. I don't think there's any world where I don't block this. Yep. Blocking 6.
Yep. I'm going to attempt to pummel you. To try and get rid of some spectrals.
Oh, and I discard a card too. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, so that's okay. We're just going to lose 4 spectrals for that.
Yep.
We don't have a defense reaction, so we can't save it.
Cool. That's good. I think if you have a soul shield there, you just flat out win the game.
Yeah, if I have a soul shield, I do. But unfortunately, I did not.
Need to get rid of those, eh?
Yeah. But we are going to start off by pitching 2 and going to Herald of Erudition for 5 with Dominate. He's going to pop it here. If he doesn't pop it here, it just threatens to punish him way more.
Well, not necessarily.
Yep. I draw 2, get to fill up my thing. I get to put another spectral out and take you for 4.
I'm going to block it. I don't necessarily have to pop it.
Yeah. Well, block, pop.
Two different
basically.
things.
They are 2 different things, but you know I was meaning the same thing. You need to stop it from hitting, which is very easy for you to do.
I'm just going to block you for 5 and
Yep.
opt 1. Well, we'll put it on the bottom.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, take 3.
We're going to Arsenal.
Cool.
Pass.
Going to pitch and make a seismic.
Yep.
And I'm just going to come in for 9. So no dominate.
Nope, and 1 resource. No resource.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I am seeing this basically a turn where I don't want to see this. Not the spinal, what I've got in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unfortunate. I think we're just going to have to block out and place a little bit slower. So we're blocking 9.
Yep, that's cool.
I'm sure you'll be able to figure out what was planned next turn based on my pitch.
You didn't pitch anything.
No, based on my pitch that's happening now. Pitching a yellow to make a spectral.
Yeah.
And coming in for 4. And as you can see, I pitched a pummel. My options were to come in for command for 6 and then pummel it. But he can quite happily block 9 and gets rid of all my spectrals from the turn before it does damage to me. So I think it's better if I slow down and just try to keep my spectrals a little bit more alive.
It's just not quite there. I'm just going to block 1 and sink.
Yeah. Taking 3? Or,
Yep.
well, technically it's on the first bit, yeah.
Need to get somewhere to deal with these. I'm going to pitch and dominate.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Yep. Well, you've seen all 3 sentinels.
Oh, I thought I saw 2.
Oh, no, you've only seen 2. Yeah, there's no third.
Yeah, this is a third. Just coming in for 8 dominated. Get the last of these spectrals and actually try and get myself back in the game. So I don't just get pinged to oblivion.
So we're just gonna, we can only block 3. So
Oh, just taking 1.
taking 1 and losing all my spectrals.
Thank God, they're out of there.
So we're gonna pitch 2. I'm gonna play Warchain Herald for 6 with go again.
I'm just going to defend you for 7.
Yeah.
I was stuck there for way too long.
And then pitch. Play Command and Conquer for 6.
Okay, it's a bit annoying. I'll just block you for 6.
Yeah.
And I'll just Arsenal pass. My turn.
Yeah. Aye, aye, aye. We're going to pitch Arclight Sentinel to play Warchain Herald for 5 with go again.
Yep. So you got 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
I am just going to break your attack here.
I'm going to use the 1 resource floating to play for Phantasm.
Mm-hmm.
And I pitch another 2 to play Library.
Okay.
Which here is basically seeing Warchain Herald is the best thing I could see here. I think the Arclight Sentinel was not good because I needed that. But we're going to draw 5 anyway, which may be our way back into this game.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just going to pitch 1, make a Seismic Surge.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to play an Energy Potion and pass.
Yep.
Yep, your turn.
We're going to pitch a yellow to play Herald of Triumph for 7, giving your attacks -1, and it has go again.
I'm just going to break it.
Yeah, we're going to pay 1. Unfortunately, wasn't a yellow. And we're just going to come for Herald's Ravens for 7.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to block 7.
Yeah, we're going to Arsenal 1 card and pass.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we didn't actually. We only drawed 1 yellow, so we only get to draw 4 of that.
Yeah. It's
2,
very lucky for
3,
me.
4.
Surge triggers. I'm just gonna come in for 4.
At this stage, we're happy to take that 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, just gonna
This is-
Arsenal and pass.
Yeah. We're going to pitch a yellow to play Herald of Protection from Arsenal for 5 with go again.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna break this attack.
We are going to pay to stop it.
Yep.
Giving me 2 resource floating. Actually, sorry. That's wrong order. I need to pitch this
Mm-hmm.
to pay to break it. And then I need to pitch this to play that.
Okay.
Otherwise I don't get to draw 5.
I'm just gonna block you for 5 here.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep. And draw 5.
Yep. Get my skull cap out the way. Not that it's going to be turned off anytime soon.
Yes.
Just going to pitch 3 and come in for 4.
We're just going to take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to play Remembrance.
Yep.
I'm going to get back some Crippling Crushes. 1, 2. And Spinal.
Unfortunately, you will notice in the last 4 turns without Spectral Shields, I am not getting any damage through.
This
He
is kind of the idea, is that
can block or pop.
I didn't want to take this much damage getting through the Spectras, but once we throw them, the matchup gets a lot easier.
Yeah.
You want the Spectras to be hopefully a bit more spaced out than they've been this game, or you don't get
I think missing my 1 turn of
locked
damage
by
is really costing me.
over and over. Yeah, well, you would have killed me. But yeah, there you go.
Sorry, I'm just looking for something that I haven't actually seen yet that I think I should have seen by now, which is really upsetting me. Yeah, alright. How have I not seen that is beyond me. Huh. We're going to pitch for 2 to play Watcher and Herald for 6 with go again.
Yep. I'm just going to block you for 6 and opt 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it there.
Play Ravages.
Alright. I'm just going to block you for 7.
Yep.
So I didn't draw any cards that can break you.
Which is great for me, because it leaves me with 2 resource floating, which allows me to go Erudition for 5 dominated.
Yep. So I think that kills me. I just can block
Yeah.
3, take 2.
Which I draw 2.
Yeah, good game.
We eventually got there. Had he had someone to pop me that turn, it actually probably changes the game quite a bit.
Yeah, so so long as I don't whiff on breaking, the idea is that I can basically you have an off turn and then I can pummel you with an energy potion.
Yeah. I basically only get this because I have the resource there to pay for the thing, so I can't pitch this.
Yeah.
Which means my next hand is these 4. plus this in Arsenal,
Yeah.
which starts me back in my path, but
I think maybe the correct plan to play is you just kill the Genesis without making the Seismic Surge. So if you
Yeah.
just never give them the opportunity
to Sentinel and keep
Yeah.
it longer, yeah.
At the same time, it is kind of ridiculous that you happen to draw them on those exact 2
Yeah.
turns. So, I don't know. Is it leave your thoughts in the comments. Is it unlucky or was I being too greedy?
I think we both made, yeah, sorry, I think you were the greedy with the making the Seismics and the action for Dominate. Those were the only things that you really did that I think.
The Dominates I had to because, so if you...
Not the Dominate attacks, I mean like making the action Dominate, which allowed me to play the Sentinel.
Oh, that's still not greedy.
Yeah.
Because if I'm using the Dominate, I'm attacking you.
Yeah.
Which means...
I think you did do one Dominate for one of the Genesis. Just one of them. The other 2 you both Seismic Surge.
Yeah, well, if I'm dominating, I've already done the Seismic Surge,
Yeah.
right? Because you always do that one
Yeah.
first. So it means I've got...
But yeah, I think speaking Genesis is probably... You're probably better off just swinging instead of trying to do anything else. That
So
turn.
yeah, Genesis is the card that wins Prism matchup. So you have to be careful around that card. I think I was a bit greedy about trying to kill them.
Outside of that, the only real mistake was me being too scared and thinking that I was losing a card to the pummel when in fact I was never losing a card to the pummel.
Yeah.
On the Spinal Crush.
Yeah, missing flat 7 damage is a pretty bad mistake.
No, it would have been 6 damage because I still would have lost 1 and would have gone down to 5 and created 1 and gone to 6.
True.
But yeah, missing that is
pretty bad.
pretty bad and would have ended up costing me the game had this probably gone on another 2 more turns.
Yeah. I think this matchup is like a lot of it happens to do with how the Genesis and the Sentinels are spaced in the Prism deck and how quickly you get the library.
Yeah.
I think this is a bit of a sucky matchup for Bravo because it's like either the Prism deck falls over and you win, or they
slowly grind it out.
They just draw the
or they
cards
just
and,
draw it,
and you lose. So I think it's actually...
It's not as one-sided as people seem to think it is.
People think it's
extremely Bravo-sided.
But I actually think it's probably Prism-sided because like if I was to play the Prism deck, what I would do is I would actually just play hyper defensively at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Or try and play hyper aggressively with your attack action cards to get them to block, so they're not attacking you back with their big attacks. And then you just stack on the bottom.
Basically, you're hoping to get it.
Genesis, Sentinel, Genesis, Sentinel, Genesis, Sentinel on the bottom 30 cards of your deck, and then you just win when you get back to that.
Yeah.
I think that's the way you...
Yeah, I think early game you want yellow blue and 2 attacks. Blue and 2 attacks, so you can go yellow attack and then they pop and then you can go pitch and attack again.
Yeah. Yeah, like obviously like playing the auras early game like won you that game, but I think in general it's probably...
I think I saw 2 of my soul shields basically at the right time, which allowed me to keep the I never actually saw the third one. I think I pitched the third. I must have pitched the third at some point.
Yeah,
because
you did.
Which is unfortunate. I never got back to it. I think,
Anyway, that's a long enough post ramble. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you enjoyed the game. Make sure to like and subscribe. It will keep Greg happy, and we'll see you next time.